My first pickup, acquired when I was just 16, was a single-cab 1971 Chevy C10. It was old, it was loud, but it always ran, no matter what. My dad had kept it around for taking junk to the dump and hauling whatever was too dirty or smelly to be around his nice truck, so it had multiple colors of primer and paint. Overall, I'd say it was an orangish camo. Despite the looks, the smell of unburned hydrocarbons mixed with burned oil that stuck to you after driving it, and the general weirdness, I loved it. And so did everyone else. It was legendary at my high school for being the truck that brought smiles to anyone who saw it or rode in it, probably because I drove it like I was the fall guy. Monster truck, as we called it, was my first love. There have been a few great motorized loves since then, but none since has hit me in the feels quite like monster truck. Until, that is, the 2021 Ural Gear Up GO. This latest limited edition Ural does less than usual to play up the old-school Russian sidecar vibe. Instead, the Gear Up GO plays it a bit wild with upgraded Nitron suspension, a windshield, extra racks, a skid plate, and an off-road-only exhaust. There are burly Hydna K37 dual sport tires, a Rotopox fuel container, and a mount for your cell phone. It also wears an orange camo paint scheme, hand-masked and painted, which means each of the 20 available examples of the limited edition GO is unique. Unless you're ripping through a snow-covered pumpkin patch, it's hard to miss this three-wheeler. Powered by an air-cooled 749 cubic centimeters pushrod boxer with 41 horsepower and a minimal sprinkling of modern niceties such as fuel injection, the Gear Up GO feels vintage in a good way. You can hear the pushrods and rocker arms doing their thing. Fueling, especially on startup, is not what you would call refined. Sometimes the battery feels like it's on its last leg, though the engine always kicks off. It's a coin flip whether or not the check engine light will be on. But the GUG runs every time. And every time is a good time. As long, that is, as you take your time. Just enjoy the ride. It's not fast, but it's quick enough from between intersections to stay out of the way of most anything with more wheels than you. During light-to-light rips, you pay more attention to the heel/toe shifter than anything else. Shifts, only 3 possible in total, must be made deliberately.